You guys' emotes.
Oh shit!
Colorado.
Yeah. Hold on, where you
Which
at?
one did you guys pick?
I got the whip. Watch me nene. Whip. Watch me nene.
Nay.
I'm like the.
This is the only one that matters.
Oh, is that the one? Wait, do it together. On three. On three. 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on, you're late, bro. Do it again.
Delayed.
No, it wasn't. It was on top of my screen.
Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's good enough. Whatever.
Look at this one, dude.
Okay, so I gave Crowz one last chance, and I'll be honest, I did have some fun. But here's the thing, most of the fun that I did have was only with friends, and even that, it was only because we were all kind of making fun of this game. Guys, Crowz is in rough shape. To barely any players, to inconsistent loading times, and yes, I was on an SSD, to movement not being optimized, this game needs to figure out what it wants to be before it can launch properly. Guys, my name is Blue the Robot, and if you want to watch more content just like this, then consider hitting that subscribe button, and don't forget to like this video as it helps me out and the channel. So, Crowz had its third beta test about a week ago now, and I'll be honest, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I mean, it was by far the best running beta test they've had so far, but that's not really saying much. From the first beta barely being optimized, to the second test not even running due to low player counts and servers just not filling up, to now we were actually in the game and running some matches with their new squad operations game mode, or really just another battle royale. We even won a few matches as well. Do I recommend this game currently when it eventually comes out? Most likely not. I don't think much will change, especially when it comes to the marketing of this game, or even the in-game mechanics, specifically the usage of mutants, which I found to be pretty ridiculous. I mean, get rid of those Zeta mutants and replace it with a buyback system. There's no need for these zombie-like players to be running around. Before I start getting into the things that I disliked, let's actually talk about some of the things that I actually liked. For instance, the extraction mechanic. Instead of most battle royales being the last person or team alive, usually means you won the game. Whereas for Crowz, you need to collect a certain amount of QON, which is basically their currency system based on their own lore, which can be taken from other players found around the map, or by using extractors placed on certain green areas to collect a large amount, which by using the extractor, it shows your location to other enemy players within a certain radius, and vice versa, which I liked since it really forced more PvP, because you need to collect all that QON to eventually call on the extraction helicopter, and that's how you win the match. First person from your team or an enemy team wins the game. But here's something that we found out. If you collect just one mask filter and a Zeta virus, which again I think is a really dumb idea, you can cheese your way to victory by calling in a helicopter in the gas, which again, it's a really dumb way to win, but hey, that's what these tests are for. To find out what can be broken and then fixed down the line. And that's actually another thing that I found enjoyable. Instead of most battle royales having a circle closing in, you now have meteors that fall in random spots alongside the edges of the map. So you can have one that lands on the north side and then another on the east, and then the gas starts expanding outwards, pushing people to the southwest side of the map, to eventually having meteors fall on all sides, engulfing the map. We actually had a game that we killed pretty much the entire server, but sadly I wasn't recording, but my buddy Justin Red 87 was, so I will definitely link his video down below in the description. It was just something a bit different, and another thing that was enjoyable was the ability to call in your own loadout. Again, other games have done this, but here's the thing. You either call in a loadout or you spend your team's QON, because yes, it is shared within the team. It's like a joint account, or you save enough to call in an extraction. I do think some of the call-ins, especially for the loadout, are a bit pricey, but keep the extraction call-in the same. Now for the things that I disliked, and there are a lot of them, but here's a quick few. Starting with the driving. These vehicles felt like boats on land. I mean seriously, they take forever to accelerate, forever to brake, forever to turn, and that's every vehicle. From the dune buggy to the trucks, it's probably some of the worst driving I've ever experienced in any shooter game whatsoever. Now, moving on foot is fine, but getting stuck on every rock, ledge, doorway, and staircase is a nightmare. I mean, it literally just rubber banded you back because you couldn't get up a flight of stairs in an apartment block. In fact, speaking of rubber banding, a lot of times the server literally just crashed. Yes, they did fix it within a short amount of time, but it was very annoying. Another thing was the useless and broken Zeta mutants. You heard about that example I said before, but these guys can literally win the game for you. Because again, if you die with the virus injected into you, and no, I'm not talking about the Rona, you could just sit in the gas and survive. Sure, there's a timer that you need to fill by killing other players, but then you can literally just walk up the ladder yourself as a mutant and then win the game, which I think I found to be pretty ridiculous. Then there's the issue of finding other players. For such a large map and for 64 players, it felt pretty empty at times. You end up walking around with nobody to shoot at, so either increase the player base or decrease the map size. But real quick, back to that quick Zeta virus issue I had, replace it with the buyback system, because if one of your teammates gets killed, then they are out for the entire game. And that's just not fun in my opinion. So again, replace the mutant mechanic, which I think is really dumb, and replace it with a buyback system. I mean, just looking back at this game, there is a lot wrong with it. And again, the only reason why I felt like I was having fun was because me and my friends were actually playing together, but we were also making fun of it together. This is probably my last Crowz videos for a while because I already gave them 3 chances. 3 chances for them to get their shit together, and it seems like they really don't care for what the Western market thinks of their game. And apparently it's not even doing well in Korea, where the game is developed. The marketing is atrocious, the gameplay is lackluster, and this game doesn't separate itself from any others on the market, and it feels like it's going to be just another game that will fall on by the wayside. Until I am proven otherwise, I don't think I'll be making another video regarding Crowz squad operations, but we'll have to wait and see. Guys, my name is Little Robot, and if you enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button and subscribe for future content just like this. Take care, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Guy laying down here, he's dead.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
Nice. Staircase left, remember? Oh, up
What
top.
is that?
Up top.
No shot on top. Keep going.
Yeah,
I'm going around.
Downed him.
You downed him?
Yeah,
might be-
I downed him.
there might be
Another one
someone
trying to go up. Ladder. Downed him.
He's down.
Another one. Down.
Down too.
Get it, boys, get it, go.
I'm coming.
Woo! Now that is a win.
Nice.